Now, with the biggest night for television, the Emmy Awards, our own Lara Spencer was there for it all. She had all access, and she's joining us live from L.A. Good morning, Lara.
Good morning, Michael and Robin and George. What a night. In fact, it's still going on. Jimmy Kimmel, rave reviews as the host for the 68th Annual Emmy Awards here in downtown L.A. The favorites, of course, Game of Thrones, Veep, and The People vs. O.J. All of them delivered, bringing home their fair share of trophies, but there were also some big surprises. Take a look. Host Jimmy Kimmel set the tone for the night straight out of the gate.
If your show doesn't have a dragon or a white Bronco in it, go home now.
The People versus O.J. Simpson.
The People versus O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story.
People versus O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story.
The Simpson docudrama led the way with 5 Emmys, including Best Actor in a Limited Series or Movie for Courtney B. Vance playing Johnny Cochran. What was it like to hear your name called?
You listen for the first syllable. That's all I listened to, and I knew it was me this time.
And in the same category for actresses, it was Sarah Paulson, who brought a very special date, her real-life alter ego.
Sarah Paulson, who played Marcia Clark and actually brought Marcia Clark with her tonight. Because everyone in LA knows if you want to win, sit next to Marcia Clark.
I love the moment, the big hug that you gave Marcia Clark when you heard your name. Tell me about that moment.
It was very meaningful to have her here.
Game of Thrones led the way in with 23 nominations, but lost out in the major acting awards. Jon Snow, frozen out. And some other surprises included SNL's Kate McKinnon, first-time Emmy winner as Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy.
Thank you, Hillary Clinton.
And the candidate she frequently impersonates sending out this tweet congratulating Kate. And Veep brought home the Best Comedy Series as its star Julia Louis-Dreyfus made history, winning her 5th consecutive Emmy for the same role.
I think that Veep has torn down the wall between comedy and politics. Our show started out as a political satire, but it now feels more like a sobering documentary. So I certainly do promise to rebuild that wall and make Mexico pay for it.
What a speech. And then Julia Louis-Dreyfus also paid an emotional tribute to her father, who died just 3 days ago, saying she was so glad he liked the job she was doing on Veep. Want to point out, with this win, Julia Louis-Dreyfus now tied with Candice Bergen for the most Emmys for playing the same role. Of course, Bergen for Murphy Brown. And guys, fun fact for you, there's also a guy who has that honor. Don Knotts, also a 5-timer for his role as Barney Fife on the Andy Griffith Show.
I loved him.
He deserved it too.
Oh, my gosh. All good. Hey, Lara, how were those French fries last night? I saw you posting that after the red carpet. You treated yourself.
You know me, Robin. I was like sprinting to that room. The robe went on, the fries went in.
Looking good then, looking good now. And we're going to have much more with Lara in our
Thank
next
you. We'll have more coming up.
Oh, yeah. You were all over the place. So a lot more on the Emmys. Lara sharing the best moments backstage.
Of course.